Emily Ladau, Demystifying Disability, What to Know, What to Say, and How to Be an Ally. In Demystifying Disability, Emily Ladau offers an enlightening guide for understanding and supporting disabled people. The book explores the history and current state of civil rights advocacy for disabled individuals, addressing harmful stereotypes and ableism. Ladau unravels the complexities of disability etiquette, revealing the do's and don'ts of interactions with disabled individuals. The summary delves into topics such as the limitations of the Americans with Disabilities Act, Person First and Identity First language, categories of disability, and ongoing disability movements. Throughout the text, Ladau passionately argues that society must adapt to disabled people instead of expecting them to adjust.
Understanding Disability, a Guide. Emily Ladau, disability rights activist, editor, and speaker, offers a comprehensive guide for people seeking to support and understand disabled individuals. In her book, she illuminates the history and current state of civil rights advocacy for the disabled and provides insight into harmful stereotypes and ableism. Through personal anecdotes and critical theory, Ladau emphasizes the importance of adapting society to fit disabled people, as opposed to the other way around. Her guide also covers the basics of appropriate disability etiquette to promote understanding and empathy. A valuable resource for individuals seeking to learn and do better for the disabled community. Rethinking Disability. In Rethinking Disability, Ladau critiques the limitations of the Americans with Disabilities Act's definition of disability, arguing it fails to recognize it as a natural part of life. She suggests two categories of speech for addressing disability: person-first language and identity-first language. Ladau emphasizes honesty in language and warns against using unnecessary euphemisms such as differently abled or handicapable. Disability and marginalization. Leah Ladau explores the intersection of disability and race in America, pointing to the harsh realities of disability prejudice. In the United States, disabled individuals from ethnic minorities experience blatant discrimination that white people with disabilities might not face. Ladau categorizes disabilities into 5 classes and distinguishes between apparent and non-apparent disabilities. What some people consider to be part of their identity, others may not. Ladau asserts the importance of recognizing the identity-forming nature of disability, regardless of if it fits into a visible category. Disability rights movements. In the 20th century, disabled people were considered subhuman in the U.S. and subjected to eugenics. Although the Social Security Act of 1935 ensured vocational rehabilitation for disabled people, it fails to protect them from wage discrimination, leading to exploitation. However, the 21st century witnessed the emergence of the disability justice movement, including underprivileged disabled populations such as people of color, immigrants, marginalized religious groups, trans and queer people, incarcerated disabled people, and victims of theft of ancestral lands. This book highlights the past oppression and hard-won civil rights victories of the disability community, emphasizing the necessity of disability provisions. Accessibility matters. The book delves into the issue of ableism and how society creates exclusion towards people with disabilities. It highlights the importance of accessibility, which refers to the provision of environments where disabled people can move freely. These include facilities such as quiet rooms, braille materials, flexible work hours, and captioning in sign language. The author emphasizes the need for accessibility to ensure that people with disabilities receive the same access and treatment as everyone else. Golden rules for interacting with disabled people. Ladau's guide provides straightforward and practical etiquette suggestions for engaging with disabled individuals. These recommendations mirror the Golden Rule, urging readers to treat others as they would want to be treated. Avoid touching someone without gaining their permission, communicate in the same way one would with non-disabled individuals, and refrain from staring, avoiding eye contact, or being condescending. While it's helpful to ask questions to engage with disabled individuals, people should avoid speaking for or assuming what life is like for someone with a disability. Understanding allyship. Ladau emphasizes the importance of allyship in comprehending marginalized communities. She advises against ableist language and taking a savior mentality. Instead, she urges people to provide a platform for the disabled to voice their needs and wants. Ladau emphasizes the need for equal compensation and warns against unintentionally harmful behavior. She concludes by encouraging everyone to work together to make a difference in the lives of the disabled. Challenging misconceptions. Ladau's book sheds light on the challenges faced by disabled individuals in terms of legal protection and social support. The author presents a heartfelt and reasonable approach to addressing these issues, without assuming the moral high ground or preaching to the reader. Ladau's guidance is applicable, readable, and written with clear passion and purpose.
Emily Ladau's Demystifying Disability equips readers with essential insights into the lives of disabled people and their experiences navigating society. It sheds light on the importance of accessibility and provides etiquette suggestions for interacting with disabled individuals. Ladau emphasizes allyship and the value of standing in solidarity with disabled people, as well as advocating for their rights, such as equal compensation. The book underscores that, despite ableism being a pervasive force, a collective effort can bring a significant difference to the lives of disabled individuals. Ladau's message not only educates, but also empowers readers to strive for a more inclusive and compassionate society.